Okay, I've got three myths about discovering your Christian calling. First is that it's all about me. One of the things we tend to do when we try to think about what is my calling, what am I good at, what does God want me to do? Does He want me to do this vocation or that vocation or this trade or that trade? All important questions. We think we're in this sort of vacuum by ourselves and we've got to figure this out by ourselves because it's about me and what I'm doing. But the truth is, God has called us to live in community. So we live in community with our family, we live in community with our church group, the body of Christ. We live in community with our friends. And our community can help us discover our calling. Sometimes we don't see our gifts and talents like others do who observe us. And so someone might come along and say, I think you're really good at this, or have you considered this opportunity? When I was in middle school, I had a teacher say, Dan, I think you're really good at words and you should consider writing. I had never thought of that before, and that really set me on a career trajectory. So the first myth is that it's all about me. Secondly, the second myth about discovering our Christian calling is that it's all about now. And I talk to a lot of Christian college students, and they're really overcome with, what am I going to do as soon as I graduate? Well, I think it's important to try to figure out what your job is going to be when you graduate. But that next job out of college or out of trade school or even out of high school is not the rest of your life. It's that season of your life. I worked in college, I worked construction. I worked in telemarketing for like a week and I hated it. I worked for a season of my life doing political campaigns. I've done quite a few things. That next job is not the rest of your life. And so free yourself from trying to think you have to map out your life for the next 30 years. What's more important is asking yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? Do I want to allow the Lord, the Spirit of God, to shape and mold me? Do I want to grow in gifts and talents and knowledge and wisdom so that I can pursue opportunities that God puts in front of me? The third and final myth about discovering your Christian calling is that it's all about the money. Now, it's true. You do need to discover what is it? What job do I need to have where I can earn money? If you're married, obviously supporting your wife. If you have children, supporting a family. But even if you're single, you have to figure out, how am I going to support myself? How am I going to earn money to live? That's very, very important. But it's not the only thing you are, and it's not the only part of your calling. Sometimes when people think about college, for instance, they say, well, will this degree get me to where I need to be in terms of earning power? That's a very important question, right? If you want to be a doctor or engineer or something that's very highly specific, you need to kind of follow that career path in terms of college. But a lot of vocations don't require that when it comes to college. It's all about just getting that degree. And we are more than just machines who work. We're not just bots. We're whole human beings. And so your calling can encompass a number of things. Sometimes, if you're good at multiple things, one thing will be the thing by which you receive a paycheck. Sometimes, some of your giftedness will not be the avenue by which you make money or have a career, but it's something by which you can serve your family, you can serve the church, you can serve those around you. So don't just think of your calling as what earns you money, but think of your calling more holistically as, what is it that God has gifted me to do? Where are the opportunities to serve? How can I best live out the mission of God in my life with my unique gifts and talents and abilities and the communities that He has called me? So I hope that helps. Those are three myths about calling: that it's all about me, it's all about now, and it's all about money. If you want to know more about discovering your calling, check out my Bible study. It's called Spiritual Gifts. What they are and how to use them. You can find that at your local bookstore. You can find that online, Amazon.com. You go to my website, danieldarling.com. We have links for you to purchase that. This is good to use individually or for small groups. Thank you.